Here at Nerds, I'm going to be walking you through our second of our 1-point perspective exercises. This one focuses on creating those horizontal, vertical, and orthogonal lines, in addition to reiterating the fact that your relationship to the vanishing point changes how you draw each of your objects in your image. Now, rather than just adding two squares that are already on your paper, we are actually going to be drawing those squares for ourselves on this exercise. So I'm going to walk you through how to get through this. Now, there is a step-by-step on your exercise paper. Use that if you find it really helpful. You can use this video, whatever works for you, okay? And what you want to do first is we need to start creating these squares. And if they end up being more like rectangles, that's fine, okay? Your real big goal is creating horizontal lines, vertical lines, and accurate orthogonal lines, okay? So I'm going to start by drawing two vertical lines, and I think I'll just line this up on the edge of my paper. So I'm lining up the bottom of my triangle with the bottom of my paper, okay? So when I line up the horizontal edge of my triangle, it helps me create a vertical line. And I'll do that 2 times, one for each side of my squares that I'm attempting to draw. So I got the left and I got the right. Now I need to create some horizontal lines, and I do that by lining up the vertical edge of my triangle with the other side of my paper, and then I can use it to connect the rest of my squares. So I'm going to try and make it so there's 3 of them. I think I made mine maybe a slight too big, but that's okay. Rectangles are fine if I gotta get that to fit. Yep, this one's smaller. It's fine. I'll get over it. So the big thing with the 3 that you want to have one that's right on your horizon line, one that is above your horizon line, and one that it's below. So you have an above, a below, and a right on your horizon line. Now, speaking of horizon line, do I have one on my paper yet? No, I don't. I probably should get that on there, okay? So I'm just going to erase the extra lines that I don't need. Remember, we're drawing lightly because sometimes we don't keep all the lines that we draw. We need to erase some of them because they're just guidelines. So I'm going to draw my horizon line here. And I'm going to draw in a vanishing point. And I think my vanishing point is going to be right here, okay? Normally we keep our vanishing point nice and light so we can erase it later, but we're going to have ours nice and dark so then we can really see it, and also so then I know what vanishing point you were using on this exercise to create your orthogonal lines. So just as we did with our first exercise, we are going to be connecting the corners of our squares to our vanishing point. And you're going to do that on every single corner on your squares. Now, one thing to keep in mind, see how I'd almost be drawing a line right over top of my square here? I don't want to draw a line on top of my square. Okay, it's actually going to be behind my square, so because they're overlapping. So this makes a lot more sense when you actually have like the boxes and stuff actually in front of you. But this one goes a little bit behind, and then when this one connects, you can really see that it's going over top of it because I actually have a line that I need to erase now. So when I connect mine, I have to erase my horizon line because I can't see through my box. Okay, and then I'm going to erase this line here that went through my box here. Okay, that makes sense for you guys. If not, ask me questions, please. Then I have just my last one, connecting it, and I'm not even going to go all the way to the vanishing point because I'm going to stop this one early. There we go, last one. And then I'm going to be using my triangle to create those horizontal and vertical lines to finish, so marking where I want my cube to stop. So to create this nice vertical line, I'm lining up the horizontal edge of my triangle. Then I'm lining this up right in the corner, drawing a line straight across, and my extra lines I can erase. And then I will repeat this process for the other ones. This one just needs a nice, actually I could just use the same vertical line all the way up, okay? Yeah, I'll do that. Easy. Then I have this line that I can stop and erase. Gotta remember to put my horizon line back in because I accidentally erased it. And then creating a horizontal line from this corner to finish. there we are. And that's basically how you'll be working on this exercise. I hope that this was very helpful. Stay tuned for my next video and let me know if you need any assistance.